Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and this is episode 22 of the University Challenge, and today we will be playing our last two games of Season 2, which are a cup final against Dundalk at the Aviva Stadium before taking on Viktoria Plzen away from home in our final Conference League game to wrap up the season. Since the last video we played a number of games. We took on Cove Ramblers in the FAI Cup semi-final, and obviously if we're playing the final today we won. But we won 4-1. Kyle Robinson started ahead of Tommy Donegan and a hat-trick for him, Sterdeniak with the other goal. Took us a while to get into this game, only took the lead just before the hour, but cruised home from there into the final against the Dundalk today, which we'll be doing. Then our form just went into a spiral really. We took on Sligo Rovers and were hammered 4-1. Completely outplayed. Aidan Keenan with a hat-trick. Tommy Donegan grabbed the goal just before half time, but we were 3-0 down at that stage, and Keenan got a penalty to make it 4-1. Really poor performance, and that continued in the next game against Waterford. Beaten again 2-0. Really struggled. We had a lot of the ball but done nothing with it, and then just conceded two sloppy goals to Waterford. We then took on Besiktas in the Conference League away from home. We drew, of course, with them in the last video, or in the last Conference League game I mean, and yeah, poor performance really. We took the lead, strangely enough. Dylan Duffy put us ahead, then they just took control from there. They went 3-1 up. Tommy Donegan pulled one back. We also had a goal disallowed for Dara Keane, but really outclassed and shows the level we have to get to yet. And then our last league game of the season was against Shamrock Rovers, and we continued our terrible form with a defeat here. We were in it for a while, but Rovers just took over and they got two late goals, one in the 89th minute and one in the 95th minute, to win 2-0, and that ended our league season. And we'll have a look at the table in a minute. We took on Djurgårdens of Sweden at the Aviva in the Conference League, and we went 1-0 up again. Dara Keane put us ahead. Tommy Donegan had a goal ruled out for offside. That was a very tight call. Then they scored two goals in a minute to go 2-1 up and take the game away from us. Another defeat in the group. Good performance though, a better performance. And that is where we are now coming into today's video, and we'll take a look at the league table to see how we wrapped up the season and where we finished. So as we can see here, we finished the season in 7th place on 42 points, 10 points clear of Shelbourne, who finished in the relegation playoff, so well clear of that in the end. Disappointed, we could have finished higher. We had an outside chance of finishing 4th and qualifying for the Conference League our qualifiers again, but that run of bad form with the end of the season really cost us. I think the number of games we were playing really caught up with us. But with today's cup final, if we do win it, we will go into the Conference League playoffs, qualifiers, and that's a big incentive for today's game, as well as winning a trophy. So let's get forward to the lineup for this cup final against Dundalk at the Aviva Stadium. So here we go with the lineup for this cup final. It's our strongest 11. We did only play 3 days ago in the Conference League, but players have been rested up and are ready to go. So the lineup will be Lorcan Healy in goals, Alex Dunn at right back, O'Brien and Todd at the centre back positions, Yilmaz left back, Keeney defensive midfielder, Dara Keane, who signed a new contract and will be staying around for a bit longer, is alongside Anna MacDonald. Dylan Duffy, who's also signed a new contract, is on the right, Kibashi on the left, Tommy Donegan up front, and that is it really. Only player missing is Bradley Rogers, who's injured. So let's get to this cup final and let's hopefully end the season with a trophy. So here we are, cup final day at the Aviva, and we are ready to go. Recent form, 5 defeats in a row. Let's hope we can turn that around. Dundalk have beaten us a number of times this season. Coffey has scored a lot of goals against us. Hopefully we can keep him quiet as the teams come out here at the Aviva for this cup final. Our chance to win this cup for the first time as a manager. Let's get the kick off and get this on the way. And we are on the way now here at the Aviva. Would be great to win this, not only a trophy but back into the Conference League qualifiers and more chance of more money coming into the club. We are over our wage budget now with those players that signed the contract, so hopefully an increase in our wage budget next season. But let's concentrate on this task in hand. I'm coming up to 5 minutes gone, 0-0. Dundalk with a lot of the ball, but no shots yet. First highlight of the match here, throw in for Yilmaz. Back to Sam Todd. Harvey O'Brien knocks it long towards Tommy Lonergan. He doesn't win the header, but we'll win the second ball. Dara Keane, taken off him. Here come Dundalk. Harvey O'Brien does well there. Dundalk win the rebound. He gets in. Fires it into the side netting. That was a bit too easy for my liking. Got round Alex Dunn like he wasn't there, but then fired it into the side netting. And we've had a lot of the ball early on in this game. We've only had one shot, and we need to create more really. But with 14 minutes gone in this cup final, it's still 0-0 and anyone's game to win. Coming up to the half hour mark here, not a lot has happened since. Dundalk had a few shots but nothing on target. Possession is really 50-50 and it's been a very cagey cup final. Both teams playing it around in the midfield. Nothing really happening though. No chances, big chances being created. And coming up now to 33 minutes gone, still 0-0. And we have a highlight now as Dylan Duffy plays it back to Alex Dunn, who hit it long towards Tommy Lonergan. And it's picked up by Duffy. What can he do? Back to Dunn. Bringing it forward. McDonald hits it over the top towards Duffy. He gets onto it. In towards Lonergan. Tap in. Is he onside? I think he is. He is, it's 1-0. And we are heading this cup final. Great build-up play from Duffy and Dunn here. Down to McDonald. He plays it over the top to Dylan Duffy. He takes it down and he picks out Tommy Lonergan, who taps it home. And we are 1-0 up in this cup final. And from it being a very cagey game, we're ahead. Can we hold on now will be the main thing. Dundalk are going to come at us. And we need to hold on, hold strong. Let's hope some of that experience we've gained in the Conference League will be very helpful here. Another highlight. As Dundalk on the ball. Mountney bringing it forward. Yilmaz not only intercepts, but he plays through to Lonergan. What can he do here, Lonergan? Straight at the keeper. What a chance that was to put us 2-0 up. Came from a brilliant ball from Yilmaz after he intercepted. But Lonergan straight at the keeper, and after 38 minutes it stays 1-0 here. A minute to go here in the first half with a minute added time. Dundalk had a lot of shots recently. Really put the pressure on, but we've held strong. It looks like we're going to be leading at half time. And as we're over the time, is it half time now? No. Yes, it is. Half time now, 1-0 up. That Lonergan goal, he had a great chance to make it 2-0. Hopefully that doesn't cost us, but a positive first half for us. Dundalk have upped their game, have put on the pressure, so hopefully we can hold strong in the second half and take this trophy home. Second half kicks off here, and let's hope love a second goal just to ease the pressure, because Dundalk could strike at any moment. And we picked up 2 yellow cards in the last few minutes, so the pressure really been put on us. But as we come up to the 50-minute mark, still 1-0 and still ahead in this cup final. Dundalk free kick here, and they knock it long towards Hoban, and it's cut out by O'Brien, who heads it back to Larkin Healy. Good defending there. And now can we build up from the back, or is he just going to knock it long? Yeah, he's just going to kick it long towards Lonergan. Nowhere near that. Not sure why he ran away from it there, but Dundalk have it. They will build it up from the back, and going to try and play it through our midfield. Can we keep the press on? We do, and Yilmaz picks it up to Gibashai. McDonald plays it over the top towards Dylan Duffy. Knocks it down. He's outside. He scored, but he's outside. Disappointing. I think Dylan Duffy was actually offside from the original ball, but that could have been a great chance to make it 2-0. And as we close in on the hour mark, it's still 1-0 up, and it's still 50-50 possession. Dundalk not opening us completely up, but an hour gone, 1-0, very close to getting our hands on this trophy. 20 minutes left of this cup final, still hanging in the balance. We've made a couple of substitutions. Sean Brennan's come on for Adam McDonald. Ryan McConnell has come on for Harvey O'Brien. They were both on yellow cards, so we took them off. Don't want to go a man down in this final, but Dundalk have created more shots, but not really been fantastic. We haven't had a highlight since, and their XG is 1.22, ours is 1.08, so it's a very even game. But we've got the lead. Now can we hang on? 5 minutes left of this cup final, holding on here 1-0, and can we hold on? Dundalk have created a lot of chances. They've taken over possession a little more, but they haven't created a big chance. We haven't seen a big chance from them. And with 2 minutes left, still 1-0 up in this cup final. So into the final minute now, 3 minutes at a time. So close to winning this. Going to make a substitution just to waste time really more than anything. We're going to bring on Sardenyek for Dara Keane, and hopefully that'll wind down the clock a bit more. But it's so close to winning this now. It will be my first time winning the FAI Cup, and we would then have won every trophy in Ireland in the last 2 seasons, amazingly. But so close now. Don't want to see a highlight, just want to see the game end. 2 minutes left. We are holding on here. Just 30 seconds. So close to winning the cup. We're over the time now. We're over the injury time. Is he going to blow it up? Come on. Must be only. Why is he playing another minute? I know I made a substitution. I suppose that's why it's added on. It's over! Yes! We've won the cup. UCD have won the FAI Cup. What an achievement. And it ends a season where we struggled for a long time. We managed to stay up. We've managed not only to get to the Conference League group stage, but now we've got a trophy, and we'll be in the Conference League qualifiers again next season. And as the trophy is handed over to Jack Keeney to lift it, a moment of history again for us. It's been another good season really all round, and we are FAI Cup champions. So after that cup glory, our final game of the season is away to Viktoria Plzen in the Conference League, and we are going with an unchanged 11. Everyone's fit, everyone's ready to go. They performed well in that cup final. It'd be great to wrap up this European campaign and the season in general with a win. Let's see what we can do. Let's get the kick-off in the Czech Republic. Underway here in the Czech Republic for this final Conference League game, and we will be back into the qualifiers next season after winning the FAI Cup. But it'd be nice to wrap up this season campaign in it with at least a point here today, and we have a highlight. That's Viktoria Plzen bringing it forward. Kopic hits it into the box, headed clear, headed back in, a bit of head tennis. Lonergan will pick it up and bring it forward for us, back to Yilmaz. This could be his final game for us, as his loan spell will be ending, and he'll go back to Freiburg. And a long ball over the top. Lonergan can't get there, and they will clear their lines. Terrible clearance though, and we win it with Dara Keane. He takes a shot. Dara Keane, oh, just over. Good attempt and good play all round from us. Good to see a bright start from us with 5 minutes gone. It's 0-0 here in the Czech Republic, but we've started well. Coming up to the half-hour mark here, nothing has happened since that early highlight. The game has been played around the midfield with neither team wanted to take control of it. We're very much in this game and holding on to it, 0-0. We haven't created another shot since that Tommy Lonergan shot. They've had a few, but with 10 minutes left of this first half, very much even, and we are very much in this game. Free kick for Plzen just outside the box with 3 minutes left of the half, and it's in. Kopic scored, and they take the lead just before half time, and that's a cruel end to the half for us. We seem to be holding our own, but just a moment of class from their man. Look at that, curls it over the wall. Lorcan Healy couldn't get there, and with 2 minutes left of the half we go 1-0 down. That is disappointing because it had been very even in this half, and we looked like we were going to hold our own at least till half time, but I'm going to go in behind, and it's going to be a struggle away from home for us to get back to this game. But we did it before at home against Besiktas. Can we do it again? That is half time, and we are 1-0 down. So let's get to the second half, and hopefully we can get back into this game. Second half has kicked off here. They've made a couple of substitutions, so they weren't happy with their performance, even though they're 1-0 up. And we just need to create a bit more. We've had a bit of the ball, although they took control of it towards the end of the second half. We haven't had a shot on target in the game yet, which is disappointing. And with 5 minutes of the first half almost gone, still 1-0 down. And just as I said that, here comes the highlight. They are bringing the ball forward again. You can see their passing is much more direct and incisive, and as they bring it forward, Keeney cuts it out. No one there to pick up his header though. And here come Plzen. Are they going to get crossed into the box? They are. Oh, just over. And that would have been it, I'd say, if we went 2-0 down, but we're still in it with 5 minutes gone of the second half. It's still 1-0. Can we get back into this game and level things up? 20 minutes left here in the second half, still 1-0 down. We still haven't had a shot on target, and it doesn't look like we're going to create one because they have all the ball and we have been pinned back really. Try to change tactics up a little, go a bit more direct. We've brought on a few players too. Kyle Robinson, Sean Brennan, Sardinia have all come on, but it hasn't really made a difference. And with 15 minutes left, 1-0 down, it looks like we're going to end the season with another defeat in the Conference League. Just as another highlight, we're just going to go on to attacking here to try and... Oh, it's not going to matter now. Just as I was saying, we were going to go more attacking. They make it 2-0 from a simple cross into the box. Didn't defend it well, and that's game over. If we look at the replay here, there's a throw in for them in the corner, a 1-2 crossed into the box, and it's Jack Keeney doesn't get anywhere near competing for that. Larkin Healy really should do better. And with 12 minutes left, we are now 2-0 down, game over, and we just want this game over now, end the season. And yeah, don't really know what to say, very disappointing. 10 minutes left, 2-0 down. Sean Brennan playing over the top towards Kyle Robinson. What can he do? Can he cut it back? He cuts it back to Yilmaz. Cross in towards Dylan Duffy. Straight at the keeper. Good play though, but Duffy really should have done better. That was a chance to make it 2-1. At least give us an interesting last couple of minutes of this game, but as they bring it forward, are they going to make it 3-0? Get to the end line. Crossed. Oh, just headed over. Again, we didn't compete for that cross into the box at all. He got a free header and he hit it just over, and with 2 minutes left, doesn't look like we're going to get even a goal out of this game. Halfway through the 4 added minutes, and a game that has got away from us really. We started brightly, but then the quality really told, I think, and it's going to be another defeat in the group stage of the Conference League, and it is. The referee blows his final whistle. We lose 2-0. We end the group stage bottom with just a point, but it's our first ever European campaign, so have to take the positives of that. That's really helped the club, the finance wise and reputation wise. But that's the end of the season. We ended with a 2-0 defeat in the Czech Republic. So there we have it, the season coming to an end, as you can see, finishing bottom of our Conference League group with just a point. That draw to Besiktas at home, a -9 goal difference. We did manage to score 4 goals in the group, which, take the positive from that at least. The quality was a real step up for us, and we really struggled at times to get ourselves into games, but at least we qualified for this stage, and so many positives to come from the money we've made from getting this far in the Conference League. So that's the season wrapped up. The next video we will do a season 2 end of season review, looking back on how the season went, and we'll also talk through some of the plans for the off season as we try and build up a team to win back that title. If you did enjoy this video, please drop it a like. It'll really help me out in getting the video seen more and the channel to grow. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to follow the University Challenge. There is a playlist on the channel if you want to catch up from the start to see how we've got this far. And until that next end of season review video, please keep it easy.